Hi, today we're going to make some hot tamales. We didn't have any luck finding any corn husk in our area, so we decided to get this kit. It's a hot tamale kit from Cajun Land. I'm going to show you what's inside of it. In the place of the corn husks, they have some parchment papers. They have a pack of corn masa. And they have 2 packs. Pack 1 is for the sauce, and pack 2 is to add with the ground meat. There's plenty different ways you could do it, but this says to do it with ground meat. So we did buy the ground meat, and the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna mix the ground meat. Well, not mix it, but we're gonna cook it down and get the grease out so it's not all greasy and everything. So we are going to begin that process. So we're gonna pause for a moment and get right back with you. This is the pack of ground meat. It's 3 pounds. It's 1 pound per pack. So I'm gonna take out a third of it, and I'm going to throw it in this pot, and we're going to brown it and take the grease out, and we're going to show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like when you browning it. You can see that it has some red, brown starting to come, grease is accumulating, and we're just going to keep this process up until everything's brown. We're going to show you in a little while. Okay, this is part of the browning process, and as you can see, there's a lot of grease that's accumulating in here, but we're just going to keep cooking it until it's all brown. It's probably about 5 to 7 minutes, I would estimate, that you do this. This is what it looks like when you finish, and as you can tell, there's a lot of grease, and you don't want all that grease. So what we did was we took a pot and a colander, and what you're gonna do is you're just gonna dump it in and strain out all that grease. This just takes a couple of minutes to do. So I like to just let it sit for a little while. Let it sit for a minute or 2. And then when you pull it up, we're going to let you see the grease that came out. This is why you want to do it. Look in the pot. And as you can see, grease is still coming out. So you want to give it time. So we're just going to let this sit for a while until the grease continues to come out of it. Okay, so while our meat is continuing to drain, we want that oil out. We're going to take a cup and a half, and you're going to need that to mix the sauce to mix with your ground meat. So we just went ahead. I have a cup and a half, and you're going to put 3.5 cups in a pot. So we done that. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take pack 1, and we're going to open it up, and we're going to stick it into the pot. So we're going to do that and come right back with you. So we're making the sauce for our tamales. We have 3.5 cups of water. We're just going to dump it in there and stir it up. Got a spoon. We're just using a knife right now. It says to stir it up and to set it aside. We're waiting for our spoon. There we go, and we're just gonna stir it, and we are going to set it aside. Then the next thing that it says to do, we're just going to put this on the side. The next thing it says to do is to use the ground meat and mix it with pack number 2. Okay, so we've emptied the grease and we're going to use the same pot. We dump in, it's going a little everywhere, but we dump in our stuff in there. And then we're going to take packet 2 and we are going to mix it. These are your spices and everything. So we're going to stir that up. And it says to go ahead and put it in the refrigerator. So your guess is as good as mine how long you're supposed to leave it there. But we are going to leave it in there for a few minutes until we get the rest of the steps completed. So now we are going to see what it kind of looks like. We are going to mix it and place it in the refrigerator. And after reading it, before you put it in the ice box, you're supposed to divide it into 3 sections. So what we're going to do is we are going to put a little bit in each bowl and divide it into 3 sections. So we're not going to be precise about it. We're just going to... So we have it into 3 bowls. And we're placing it now into the refrigerator. Okay, so now the next step is we have to take this parchment paper and soak it in water. So we've already put some water in our bowl. And if you're doing it with real corn husks, you would soak it too. So they said to soak it. And I looked at videos and they said to put something on it so that it could go down, so it could soak in the water. So we kind of have it like this. So we have that soaking. If you're going to use a lid to put it down, put it upside down because it just works better. So we letting it soak. It says just let it soak until you use it. So the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and take this corn masa. And they said to go ahead and put half a pack in a paper plate, but I don't have a paper plate, so we're going to use my beautiful dishes. As best it gets here. So we empty half the pack. Okay. So we don't know. This is what it looks like when you just mix it in cornmeal. So like, how is this supposed to mix? So what we did was we amended the recipe. We took some of this snow-capped lard and I took 2 teaspoons and added it. Because they said it's supposed to be like a teaspoon consistency. So we're going to show you right here what we did because we're going to continue to do it. We took the cornmeal. Well, I'm just going to add the, let me add the shortening. Wait. Okay, see if we can add some more. They said it's supposed to be like peanut butter consistency to spread it on. So we're going to try it that way because I don't know how that's supposed to turn into a tamale. So we kind of made a little amendment here. We're going to take a thing of lard. We're going to mix it. She's going to continue to work with it and mix it. I'm going to put 2 because that's what I put in the other one. So it's probably like about a 1/4 cup of lard that's going to be in there. Not healthy, but that's what the original recipes call for. So that's what we're going to work on. She's going to keep mixing it. Okay, so the next step that we're going to have to do is take these imitation corn husks, which is the paper, and drain it. Just like you would drain a, So it's just draining in here. We gotta let it drain. This is what it looks like. Probably helped to pick it up because it got a lot of water on it. So you can see. Oops. Come here. Okay. So we letting that drain. We have our masa mix. So what we're going to do next is we are going to take it and spread it very thinly.
Would it be better with this? Because it's
Try
flat.
it. Gotta do it thin because we gotta have a lot. And just put it on the end. No, you don't want to go the whole way up. Watch. Works pretty good. Yeah, might be better right there. So you just put some in here. So you take it and you spread it like that, and then we're going to take a spoon of this, and we are going to put it in the middle, just a little spoon. And then when you roll it, they show you rolling it like
Go
this.
closer. You can't see with this. Go closer.
Like this. Like this, like this. And then you fold it over. And when you're going to put it in, you're going to put this side toward the bottom and stick it up. We'll show you later. But that's what you do. We're going to do it one more time. You take one. And you want to go about halfway. And you want to put it like right at the end, about from here to about right here. Because you got to have... Take it off. Now, just rub it. I think you gotta do it with this first. I don't think you can do it with just that. You gotta use a spoon because it don't work that way.
It would be better to put it on the parchment paper because it would be flat instead of the plate.
Yeah, maybe so, but we're just showing right now. We'll put it on the parchment paper after. And you just put a thin layer. And you spread it. Put it in the middle.
Should I put another spoon or that's
I would
good?
put a little more. A little more. And then you just roll it.
So you do like that?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. And then fold it up. And that's what we're going to continue to do. And they're just going to look like this. And we're going to show you the finished product. You just keep on and on. Okay. So this is how we figured out that you did it. We took some more masa from another pack of this. You add 4 teaspoons of lard because here we go. And we are making the tamale part. So she took one of these. We still have this in our strainer.
Grab the phone and bring it closer so I can see.
And this is what we're doing.
Move your finger.
And you want to put it about halfway because you want to be able to fold it. We're going to show you what the furniture. But we only got 16 tamales. They said you're supposed to get 36, but we didn't get no 36 tamales.
And we did it thin too.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it a little bit thicker.
Okay, and then she's gonna do one more to show you, and then we're gonna show you how we're gonna put it where we putting them at. Okay, do one more. And then I'll let her add the meat and show y'all. We put cheese because we was running out of ground meat.
Lower. There we go.
Because we had just done enough ground meat for 1 pack. It was supposed to be 1 pack, but we only got, it's more than 16 now.
Yeah, but we added 2 packs.
Well, we added the 2 packs of masa, not the seasoning. So 1 pound of ground meat probably really might do 36 tamales. Okay. So now let's add some seasoning. This one we put cheese in it. The rest we didn't because we wanted to make sure we had enough. I didn't want to start browning ground meat again. So, no, not that way.
This way?
You go this way. Fold it that way. You're supposed to try to keep it in.
It's on my face.
And this way.
Hello, it's so beautiful. Okay.
She turned to it like me.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
Okay, Crystal. No, this way. Take
Oh.
a spoon.
Put it down. I only see my
Well, I
face.
can't see.
I know you should have flipped it. Go down more. Tilt it.
Let me do it. You film it.
No, the hands are dirty.
Here.
You go this way.
Yes. That way.
Put it. You go this way. This way. And then this way.
Yes. Okay. So one more. Show them how you feel it.
Oh, fill it. That way. Put it down. That way. Move your finger. Like this. Then you fold it this way. Then that way. Then this way.
That's how you do
That's
it.
how you do it, folks.
And then we putting it in here to steam it, but we're gonna show that later. Okay, so we put our tamales, and you see how they have an open end and a folded end. The folded end goes toward here, and open end goes here. And we just put it in here, and then you're gonna come with this to keep nice and steamy, so it can steam it good. And then we're gonna put some on here, and we need to steam it for about, we're gonna check in 45 minutes. What we're gonna do is, so we're gonna put this top of here. Okay, so we filled up our pot. We're gonna put the fire on. The next thing we're gonna do is we put the top of our steamer, and we're just gonna stick this on the top. Set the microwave for 45 minutes, and we are gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it come to a boil, and then we're gonna check it in 45 minutes, and we'll let y'all know what happens. So now we're gonna open it. We checked it at 45 minutes, and it was still sticking to the paper, and they said it has to not stick to the paper for it to. So here we go. We're gonna take one. Well, we can take 2 out. Why not? And here goes. Oh. And here's your tamale. And let's see, it's hot, but good. Lots of work, but it's very good. Y'all try it. Yummy. Good.